Hey all, it's Tirza. I am from Philadelphia. I am 39 years old. I am essentially I'm 5'6¾", so essentially 5'7". My highest recorded weight was in November, December 2011, and I weighed 330 pounds. And I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy January 2012, and on that date I weighed 294. And I was able to get down to 165 by November 2012. Since then, I've been yo-yo dieting up and down. I've seen as high as like 306 or so, back with regain. This July, well, not this July 1st, but July 1st, 2018, I weighed 304.6, and I was able to actually surpass my lowest weight from vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and I was down to an official recorded weight of 161.6 a couple of weeks ago. I had seen 160.6, but like I said, it wasn't on a Tuesday. It was not an official recorded weight. Last week I came to you guys, I was 175, which was a significant gain in a 2-week time period. This week I weigh 174, so I'm only down 1 pound. And to be honest with you, out of the 7 days, I was on point and amazing for 5 of them, and 2 of them, not so much. Excuse me. I actually already made this video when I was walking home from dropping off my daughter at dancing school, but the mic was annoyingly rubbing against my clothes, and it was pretty windy outside, so the sound quality was beyond poor. Anyway, I was saying my daughter graduates next Friday from 8th grade, and there's been a lot going on. And her graduation was one of my big motivators, besides feeling like poo, and just overall just needing healthy results, needing to lose weight for myself and for my body to be at its optimal performance. But one of a big motivator was my daughter's graduation, and I thought that I gave myself a very good, reasonable amount of time to hit goal, which was 165. So from 304.6 July 1st to May 31st to get down to 165, I thought was, it was going to be a difficult road, but I felt that I could do it based off my history with weight loss, although I am getting closer to 40, which is probably slowing things down a bit. However, I did make goal way in advance. Like, I got down here pretty quickly. So I even surpassed my goal by a couple of pounds. So to now be up 9 pounds from where I wanted to be at the highest weight is a little disappointing. There's a chance that I can get that off in the next, what do I have, 12, 13 days? I don't know. I can't add. I can't think. 12, 13 days. Maybe it's possible to get 9 pounds off. I really don't think so. So it's really quite disappointing to have reached that goal really early in comparison to her graduation, and then to be above it by quite a bit. So I'm a little down. I have to say I've been stress eating between my children's illnesses that just seem to be rampant lately, and also with my own health. I don't really want to talk about it because just bringing it up, I'm starting to get panicky. I've been to the ER twice in the last 2 months. I'm exhibiting a lot of the same symptoms that brought me to the ER. However, I am going to wait to see what the MRI of my bladder says. I postponed that until after my daughter's graduation, which now I'm wondering if that was a bad decision. So I won't have that MRI until June 4th. So it's coming soon. But I almost regret that because the not knowing is just making everything worse. From about the age of 14 to about 23, I suffered from severe panic attacks. Like, went to the hospital quite frequently, freaking out, thinking I was going to die, not being able to sleep whatsoever. They say panic attacks only last a couple of minutes. Mine lasted hours, 14 plus hours of feeling like you were going to die, and it was just a horrible feeling that I would never wish on my worst enemy, and it's starting to come back. In January 2002, So almost exactly 10 years apart was my brain surgery and my vertical sleeve gastrectomy at the same hospital, mind you. I had a tumor or a mass removed from my right frontal lobe. From that time period, the panic disorder really lessened a whole bunch. Did I totally kick anxiety's ass? Oh, sorry, butt out the door? No, I did not. But no longer did I have those 14-hour panic attacks where I thought I was going to die. No more was I crawling as an adult into my mother's bed for reassurance and comfort, and because I was afraid. I didn't have to do that anymore. I still had little things here and there, but they were more within the 10-minute norm of what a panic attack would be, no longer than 2 hours, and they were never, ever as severe as they were as a teen and very young adult. So to have that come back on top of being worried about my health, like that there's something actually seriously wrong here, with all these abnormal things that have been coming up for me, it's just bringing it back, and it's not helping me. It's just not helping me. I have severe brain fog, not sleeping well at all. I never was a great sleeper, but I at least got 3 to 5 hours if I was lucky. I'm lucky if I get 1 to 2 hours now. That's a hard thing to do for a couple of months of having lack of sleep. I try really good to stay upbeat. People look at me and think there can't possibly be anything wrong with you. You look fine. I don't think it's keto that's causing these problems, because I know as soon as I get off of keto, I feel really bad. And I felt decent, not 100, because like you see people say, my brain fog disappeared. I have loads of energy. I have this, I have that. I didn't get any of that, but I definitely did get rid of migraines, IBS, and a couple of other little minor things that were going on that I noticed right away as soon as I had refined sugars and really high levels of carbs. All that stuff would immediately come back with a vengeance. So don't think it's keto. If anything, I feel like maybe I wasn't having the successful results that you hear people talk about on keto because I had these other underlying issues, which again, I know if I start talking about them, I'm going to go into full-blown panic attack mode, and I just don't want to go there. So fingers crossed, positive vibes, prayers please, that everything on June 4th, that MRI result comes out fine. There's a couple of other things going on as well, but I feel like that would ease my mind a bit for at least that. And again, I am up about 13, 14 pounds from the lowest weight I saw on the scale so far this year for 2019. 9 pounds to get back to that goal that I wanted to hit for my daughter's graduation, which I saw, and I now messed up, but I'm self-soothing with food, which doesn't cure anything because I actually feel worse after I do that. So I don't know why I continue to do that. I've just been like, F it, and just eat whatever I want. This video is getting super long. It almost has nothing to do with weight loss. So I'm going to jump off of here and check back in with you guys next week. So until then, bye.